Welcome to my channel. When kissing, 65% of people tilt their head to the right. Research published by the Sexual magazine assures that 7 minutes is enough time to have a satisfying sexual relationship. When you like a person, you tend to imitate and talk like him or her, trying to be more compatible with that person. You are not really afraid to love. You're afraid that they don't love you the same way that you love them. Never show anyone your weaknesses. Sooner or later, they will use them against you. Women who have an orgasm usually need about 15 minutes, unlike men who only need 3 to 5 minutes. The impulse sent during intercourse to activated ejaculation comes from the spinal cord. No brain is needed, according to a popular men's magazine. More percentage of women talk dirty and nasty during sex than men. A research confirmed that men who have a good active sex life are likely to live past the age of 80 years. Male orgasm typically lasts seconds, while a pig's orgasm lasts for 30 minutes. This pig, Copher domesticus, holds the world's longest orgasms according to World's Guinness World Records. 30% of women over the age of 80 still have sex with their spouses or boyfriends. This is found to be good, as it reduces vaginal dryness. A study found that many men are aroused by the sounds, groans, screams that their partner makes while they strive to bring her to orgasm. Perfect love is the combination of passion, commitment, and intimacy. Based on the triangular theory of love, sperm has been found to have a great benefit on the skin. So allowing your partner ejaculate on you is a win-win for both of you, as men feel a relaxing sensory after a good sex session. Cuddling after sex can increase satisfaction as it releases a feel-good hormone in both parties, making the act more relaxing, just as early morning sex has been proven to improve the day's activities. Sex before a stressful task may lower your level of stress. If you get dumped or were a dumper, be careful. Being dumped could lead to frustration, attraction. Frustration attraction only means that the individual who was dumped will love and lust the person who dumped them even more. The world's largest recorded penis belongs to 41-year-old New Yorker Jonah Falcon, whose appendage measures 9.5 inches flared and 13.5 inches erect. While data indicates that teenagers experience the majority of first times, people do in their 20s experience first times an average of 80 times annually. By the time you reach retirement age, the average tends to falter 20 times. A powerful sense of humor is correlated with a high sense of intelligence. No one delays long to be with humorous men. 7-hour sex marathons may be the norm for Sting and Trudy, but most people say anywhere between 7 and 13 minutes is the desired optimum time for penetrative sex. The average is 70% of men watch porn compared to just 33% of women. Women also tend to tune in with their partner, while men are happy to view porn alone. Everyone's libido varies, so there's no normal you should be comparing yourself to in terms of how often you get busy. Sex drive plus increase years of life equals not a sexy combo. Add libido to the list of things that decline with age. Women's sex drives are more likely to take a hit than those of their male counterparts. If your sex drive is in a state of fluctuation from 0 to 1 minute to 100, the next, don't panic. Simple approaches like diet tweaks and exercise could help even things back out. Sexual acts, when done right, help strengthen both physical and mental connections with a partner. More than half of people questioned in one survey said a stronger emotional bond was the biggest benefit of sex, in perhaps the least surprising finding of all time. Having sex is shown to enhance affection levels, which in turn increases the overall frequency of sexual activity. How you greet your spouse in the morning or when your spouse comes home determines the quality of your conversation. A warm greet in ashes and a desire to talk. People constantly compare themselves with others and feel satisfied if they are superior in some respect. If you're emotional about something, your logical reasoning gets thrown out the window. It's not the song that makes you emotional. It's the people and things that come to your mind when you hear it. The more you use curse words in your conversations, the easier it is to show disrespect. 90% of the time you agree with a person to shut them up, gentlemen. Ladies interpret love through conversations. In fact, they fall in love and stay in love because of companionship, which is evident in conversations. More than 70% of all apologies are meaningless when something bad happens. You have three choices. You can either let it define you, let it destroy you, or you can let it strengthen you. Studies show that if people adjust their facial expressions to reflect an emotion, they begin to feel that emotion. Researchers have found that 99% of women who view their genitals positively have more oral sex with their partner and enjoy it more than others because it stimulates their vagina for multiple orgasms. Falling in love at first sight is apparently true according to psychologists. It takes only 2 to 4 minutes to fall for someone, or to make a good impression on someone. That mood, where everything irritates you, indicates that you're missing someone. The lips, hand, tongue, and sometimes neck, other parts involved in oral sex. Some ladies, when it comes to oral sex, do forget they don't have to use their teeth. And that's a turnoff for most guys. Find out about your partner's fantasy.